Miami, te vamos a matar un par de jueguitos de esto. A ver si subimos de nivel rápido. Vaya.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. In this game, we'll see New York against Minnesota. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now, New York starting five. Stephen Curry is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's George. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Embiid in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards out there with James Harden. And it's Shays in at the center position. Here we go. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Pass to Granger. Back to Harden. From deep. On target from range.
Well, you better be right up on James Harden or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
The three from Curry. Buries it from three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
First team foul.
Curry against Harden. Here's Bird. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Curry. And again, New York with the triple.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that you shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Edwards. Pass to Granger. Now Harden. He's covered by Curry. Harden against Curry. Right side Harden. 6 to shoot. 19-footer. And there it is for him. Harden's got 5 points.
Well, a master from the mid-range. Harden so good at finding available space from that distance.
Leonard on the wing. All sorts of time. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Harden, the pass to Shays. Edwards for three. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Curry. This one for three. The offensive rebound. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Harden scanning the floor. Here's Bird, pounded by Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. Paul George pulls down the board. New York leading by 3. And here's the fast break. Pass to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Right wing. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Leonard outside. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Harden's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Pulls it. Leonard can't get it to go. Minnesota trails by 3. Shays passes to Harden. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Granger. Offline with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
There's Tatum with the 3. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Harden fires away from outside. And the layup falls.
He got in excellent position, then takes it.
Yeah, they're really trying so hard, bro. It's like, come on, man.
And here's New York now. Outside Tatum. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Harden against Curry from deep three-point range. Here's Bird. And it's New York with a rebound. There's Tatum with the 3. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 5 points.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Shays on the take, and he dumps it down.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
Here's Parker. Three-pointer off the mark. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. New York out in front, up by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice little play.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Lawson. Parker defending. Ooh, got that one up quick. Lawson's got his first basket.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Antetokounmpo inside, working on Hachimura, and it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Bird, that's good.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Williamson's checked in for New York. Banchero comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Williamson with the block.
Plenty of muscle on the block. Zion, love knocking that one. Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Lawson passes to Granger. Here's Bird, guarded by Vancaro. And a strong finish with two hands.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. New York leading by 7. Here's Williamson. Tipped. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
And here's Minnesota now. Here's Lawson. Excellent D there from Parker. Lawson's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Wow! Zion! Mercy!
Taking flight, Zion doing what he does best, getting up off the ground and bringing it down.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Outside Edwards. It's picked off. And here's the fast break. And Vancaro gets it to go. And New York leads by 14.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
To the paint. Here's Vancaro. Vancaro uses his size down there.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And here's Edwards outside. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. New York leading by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by Hibbert. Outside Edwards. The layup off target. And here's New York now. Here's Williamson. Easy work for Zion inside.
Inside, Zion just a monster. He can go over or through opposition.
Williamson's gone 3 of 4 here from the field.
Damn, that was a steal,
Edwards for
bro.
3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 6 points.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Parker finds Vancaro. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. A 12-point game. Granger, no good. Granger's gone 1 for 4 from the field. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
30 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Bird. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's New York liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches.
Let's
We're
go.
coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Trying to play some MyTeam, see if people like it. Instead of being, on the court doing the same shit.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
We've got Anthony Edwards. He's out there with James Harden. And it's Shays in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Embiid can't hit. Minnesota trails by 15. Harden, the pass to Bird. Harden with it. Here's Bird. Pass to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Excellent D there from Embiid. New York leading by 15. George, a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. George has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Here's Embiid. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And New York leads by 17.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Shays. Back to Harden. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Harden's gone, only 2 of 7 from outside the arc. Leonard for 3, and again New York with the triple.
Don't sleep on Kawhi's range. He'll burn you from down deep.
Minnesota trails by 20. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, B.A., it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for New York. Anthony comes in for Paul George. Pass to Bird. They set the pick. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's New York with a rebound. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Off target from three-point range. Here's Bird. He's covered by Curry. Minnesota again missing. New York leading by 20. Shoots it from the high post. Anthony with a bucket.
Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Parker. And they recover it. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bird. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Anthony.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Adebayo with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Anthony up top, defended by Harden. They get it again. Out to Anthony. Shoots over Harden. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Edwards for three. Knocks down the long J.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
From 15 feet away, Anthony misses. Minnesota trails by 20. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander, using his length to wipe away the shot.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And Banchero drops them both.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Outside Edwards. Stolen by Parker. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Shays. Launches a three. Hits a three-pointer. Shays has got 7 points in the game.
Well, an excellent passer, Harden taking pride in finding an open teammate.
Banchero in the post. Good on the shot.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Harden. Takes it inside. And then Harden with the jam.
The finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
Banchero left side. The shot no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Harden. Let's go with a three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Here's Parker. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. Oh, he cranks it down right on Anthony Edwards. Goodness.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Edwards. So on the floor for New York, Jason Tatum out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's George in at the small forward. Leonard passes to Tatum. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
Tatum's gone 2 of 3 shooting from distance here. Here's Lawson. He's covered by Curry. Hachimura outside. Here's the pick. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in.
Hachimura just strong, doing what it took to get that one off.
Leonard for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Outside Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And New York has possession. Takes the 3. And there's Leonard on the assist from Tatum. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Every year, Tatum seems to improve as a scorer, taking on the responsibility of shouldering the offense, too.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Bird. That's short off the rim.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And he gets that one.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Outside Tatum. The three. Here's Leonard. Kicks it to George. Pass to Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for New York.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Edwards. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Harden. Ball stolen.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Harden can't hit. And so Adebayo will bring it up for New York. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Minnesota again missing.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Pass to Harden. Shoots over Parker. Here's Chase. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Edwards, a pass to Granger. Will it go? He takes it in. And he sinks the layup.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Third team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Chase passes to Granger. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And no good. And Minnesota with possession here. From downtown. Granger, no good. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. So New York wins it. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.